What is the fucking deal? Man.
In a good mood for this.
Just sit over there.
Are you on?
It says one person is watching. Let me check.
Let me just refresh.
Let me go to Facebook here.
And I'll turn on. Yeah, I see it. It's on.
Let me fix mine.
Let me turn the volume mute, and let me turn on YouTube, and go here and mute. Okay. Oh my God.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, Todd.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm fading out here. I'm all fuzzy. What the fuck?
That's my water.
Today was my day off.
Oh yeah? How was it?
Yeah. I went and helped my mother.
Okay.
I've been doing that a lot lately. Well, it was nice. It's nice to be in equilibrium with Mother Universe.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Well, it makes you understand the relationship between humiliation and humility.
Right. Say more?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? We're integrating polarities.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
I have this thing I wrote last night.
Okay.
It some kind of prophecy.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah. I'm thankful that I have been in collaboration with the perfect mirror and have the perspective to see it for what it is.
Nice.
Not get stuck on the grid. Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
It's the same equation every time. Because we say all these things and they're like cliches, right? But I think we've hit this space now where they're the truth. And to me, the number one equation is stepping through fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we don't have to go look for it because it's all over the place. So I had this thought, and it was about pain. Yeah. Okay. I entitled this Our Name. Our Names. pain is growing gently. Take this space from me. It's what I say every day. And what is it to be satisfied? I know the light is growing stronger. It's coming back in my song. I learned humiliation and humility are one. And servitude birthed freedom in the end. To live a little longer is fine with me. Every day is a soul's beneficiary.
Soul's beneficiary. Ooh. Ooh.
There's only me. There's only me. In this holy darkness, bleeding shadows past. Eventually, we'll know the space we heed. A liquid golden white light frequency. The sun is shining a little brighter today. My heart and mind's collapsing into one. I love you in ice. I love you in the flames. A million times, a million new discoveries. A trusting freeze. You can believe. A moving dreams of simplicity. Our name is love. Our name is love. Our name is love.
Our name is love. Our name is love. Our name is love. Yeah. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo, yeah. Love, 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 love. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Our name is love.
Said love is our name. It's called through the universe. Said the name of love is in all things we reign in this creation.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ah, do ba do da do ga do ba ya. Ah, you ba do de do ga da ya na. Yeah, you ba do da ya ma no no na. Ooh yeah, ale. Ooh yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
They say we are enlightened.
Ooh, yeah.
They say we are expanding.
Ooh, yeah.
They say we are elevating.
Ooh, yeah.
And why is my heart breaking?
Ooh, yeah.
Why are my tears bleeding?
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't I see any longer? My soul is getting stronger. I no longer want to play these games we play down here.
No, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ba-ba-da-da-da-dai. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-do. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-do-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do, we-a-da-da.
I want to soar like an eagle. I want to run like the wolf. I want to care for you like Mama Bear. Nature is a good medicine. I'm breathing in the trees.
Oh, yeah.
Swimming in the deepest blue sea. I can see you, but can Can you see me? No judgment makes us free.
We yeah. Ooh, we are. Yatta dire. We yeah yeah long 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 we did how long do 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 do. Do 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 hooray, yeah. Widdy-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yada-dee-da-dee-dee. Yo, right. Buruda et with it. Buruda et with it. Buruda we et. Bururu da do it. Bururu a mu et. Bururu da di de do mu do de aputu baya. Yaputu bere pupuru bai de do do a e. A e oh I yeah. Woo ooh. Hi yellow one, yeah yeah one. Yeah,
Said love is the name of creation, centered in the heart of the name of creation.
Somebody said, beautiful, sweet lady.
Oh,
What? I feel like I'm dying again.
welcome to the party.
There's the discordant.
I said before,
There's the soundtrack to your death.
what is involved is a dialogue, an interchange between two people. One who's defined himself as a student and has therefore defined the other as the teacher. I said before, what is involved is a dialogue, an interchange between two people. one who's defined himself as a student and has therefore defined the other as the teacher. I said before, what is involved is a dialogue, an interchange between two people. One who's defined himself as a student and has therefore defined the other as the teacher. I said before, what is involved is a dialogue.
The time and space are seasons blending. There's a reason to the rhyme of life. A shifting gears to a higher ground. Angst, a death and doubt are dying hard. And shadows are revealing lost identities. A patience easing dreams of destiny. They're still worth keeping, can't you see? Everybody is a falling star rising again.
Rising again.
Have you seen the two suns colliding?
Rising again.
Reflections of you and me in a Pisces moon. Intersections are synchronicities meeting. Lovers universally recede to redeem. Faith is trust in soul's healing's capacity. It's always been about you and me. In a crowded space, we still can shine. I love us for what we breathe and be. Trying to explain life's a faux pas reality. Nothing's everything's a golden child. It's strange and wild and inviting. I know you can't see these things. But can you feel me feeling you? When I hear you sing, you heal me.
Low, low, we are. Oh, low, low, we are. Do 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 da da. Da 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 da. Ooh, oh, we are. Ooh, yeah. We are la 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 Love knows us, becomes us, is us, we are the one to remind ourselves we are love, love, we are love, 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 we are love, love. We are love, love. We are love. We are love, love, love. We are love, 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 love. Ooh, ticka da da, ticka da da, ticka da da, ticka da dee, ticka da ya, no pa do do, ticka do do, ticka do do, do 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 do. We are it, we are it. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be, but here, here now. It's only a place to be. where they're gone. But here now, nowhere else to go. Oh, oh, 'cause we are love. We are love. Oh, oh. We are love. Oh, oh. We are love. Oh, oh.
We are sitting here by creation with a destiny not fair. We are love and we are here.
We are. Nice. We are.
I can see it through my tears so clearly. My face is flush and my heart is receiving this holy light in the universal matrimony. This ain't the twilight of divinity. We're just beginning in this endless end. Every one of us is a goddess God sent. Ooh.
And has therefore defined the other as the teacher. I said before, what is involved is a dialogue, an interchange between two people. One who's defined himself as a student and has therefore defined the other as the teacher. I said before,
what is involved is a dialogue, an interchange between two people. One who's defined himself as a student and has therefore defined the other as the teacher.
Is that your property?
Yeah, this is where I live. It's not mine, but
Well, if you live there, it's yours.
well, yeah. Current co-guardian. So it's actually a bamboo farm.
So I'm surrounded by
It's
bamboo.
amazing.
Yeah, it is
Bamboo. Those
amazing.
are like giant bamboo.
Yeah, it's actually been here for 30 years. It's the biggest farm in Australia, bamboo farm in Australia.
Is it really?
100 acres. Every species of bamboo that can live in this climate is on this farm. So there's over 250 species of bamboo here.
And it's strictly for the congregation of the bamboo, or do they harvest them?
They do a little bit of harvesting of the green poles for festivals and things like that. Originally, the idea was for it to become a bamboo park. I'd say at some point it would be beautiful for it to go there in that direction again. It's such a stunning little spot. There's a couple of creeks that run in through here, so you've got the gum trees and the eucalyptus growing with the bamboo, and so it's very unique. It's very precious. Yeah, definitely a blessing to be here.
I bet. Is it near Harvey Bay?
Yeah, so I'm probably about, I don't know, I'd say, is it 2 or 3 hours from me? Maybe 2.5 hours to Harvey Bay from here.
Were you north?
So I'm south.
South. Oh, so you're like headed.
I'm on the sunny coast towards Brisbane.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just over an hour or so, probably an hour and a half to Brisbane. Brisbane's my hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the land called me to sit outside and share her while we play.
Yeah.
They're talking too. She's talking too.
What's she saying?
I love you.
We love her.
It's a mutual thing. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to look back at. There's nothing to worry about. All is well. There is love. We are loved. We're doing it.
Yeah.
She's proud of us. She's so excited to play with us and to co-create and to make magic. And it's time. Now it's our time. We get to do it. We get to be part of a beautiful co-creation with her. And we've been doing it all along, but now the party starts. Now we get to really play with her. And someday, in the not too distant future, we'll all be celebrating as we are right now. And more will join us. And we get to celebrate in this beautiful realm, in this beautiful place. Celebrate her, celebrate ourselves, and make music, create, eat her yummy foods, and yeah, gather, be together, just like this. Yeah.
Makes my
It's
heart
funny,
rumble.
Makes the heart crumble.
Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah.
Go ahead. What's funny?
Well, it's what's called me. It's what's called me from the very beginning, is the promise of that, the knowing of that's what's here. It's always been here, but now we're actually touching it. And it's so beautiful to come home. And it's like coming home for the first time. Yeah, I'm just so appreciative for everything.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing journey, and it's been intense, as we know, but we had to do it that way to arrive here like this. The only way. So I'm honored and joyful to be playing with you and playing with everybody who's connecting in and listening. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. We're doing it. This is what it's all about.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Your expression of it all is amazing.
Thank you. I feel it.
That's right. And it's, when somebody's feeling it and they're expressing it, that's transparency. That's like all the bullshit goes away. You know, you don't have to prove it. It's seen, you know, it's seen.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's wild because it makes my heart rumble, and the tears, they're part of the language, right? I mean, you can't make that shit up. I mean,
it's like what you're saying before. We used to know all those cliches, but now we're being them. Yeah. We're being the truths, and we've allowed them to come into our everyday, our bodies. You know, love your neighbor, or all the stuff we knew was the path, and now it's becoming real. And it's so beautiful to finally be able to be love. You know, not just see it as a distant thing out there that we know is possible, but to actually see love in action flowing through us, flowing through me. It's such an honor to be in this position, to let life and love move through me, through us together. It makes all of that worthwhile. Just saying. And, you know, that we don't even need to look back on that anymore. It is here right now in us, in the love. There's a little purple flower talking to me, so I'm going to go down and say hi. Hopefully my internet stays.
We are the love of the universe. We come together to embody the love of creation. We fly in the new world, and we never die. We only change in the flow of love, in the flow of you and me in time. The unfoldment is divine, divine.
With the sun in my face, I walk facing the sun. Only way to go, facing the sun, allowing the sun to move through my world, throughout mind's hearts as one, through the world. The sun comes, the sun lights us all. Activation. Remembering we are that which we know. We are love, love. Even the little flowers know it. They talk to me and tell me we are love, we are love, we are love. We are love, we are love. Do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da da do do da da do do da da do do da da do da da da. Uwe ya dumbaya tia kaya yupaya kiyarara yo kiyarara lorurayo da way. Loruaya, 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 Loruaya.
Nice.
That was amazing. She sat down in front of the flowers and a bee joined her. And the flowers. That was amazing. That's the magic that's happening.
Yeah.
It really is. I just,
Yeah.
we can let it all go now. It's just
Yeah. It's right here.
It's just it has no purpose. Just let it all go. Let it all go.
Yeah. It's done. It's already done its job.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to bring it into the now.
Yeah. And then you sit down in front of some flowers and a bee joins you too. A chorus of flowers and the bee. The conductor is the bee. And there's a windmill behind you.
Yeah.
And the sun's exploding.
Yeah.
Because you
so
sang
nice
to
be
the
out.
sun. Yeah, you sang to
I
the
did.
sun. You honored the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they honor us.
Yeah.
It shines for us every day. No matter what we've done or what we think we've done or where we're at, it's still right there. There's nothing we can do that stops that unending flow of beauty and love and appreciation that's always flowing towards us. It's never ending. It's just, now we're learning to allow it. Is it possible that we deserve that?
Yeah.
That we can actually just be in joy and, be at peace.
Yeah.
Is it possible now? That's really the question. Can we let that in?
Yes.
And the bees told me yes. So,
I yeah.
I got to listen to that.
Yeah. I'm with the bee. I'm just glad to be present with y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Well, I went beekeeping for the first time last week and got to be up close with the bees. And it was the most incredible experience. And I saw the relationship between the keeper, the guardian of the beehives and the bees, and the beautiful relationship that they share.
Yeah.
And to feel that connection and the working relationship, and to feel the bees and their support of us, and just the way that they all work together for the one thing. You know, unrelenting. It's just they're doing it, you know, and they're being who they be. Pardon the pun. And I still feel them, you know, I still feel that connection with the bees right now, even though that was a week ago. It's like it activated something in me. And I'm excited more and more to keep connecting with each aspect of the land and with Mama, and to see how she expresses her appreciation for us in all the different ways, and displaying our relationship with each other. It's glorious, to be frank.
On the property where the SoulJamz Fest is going to be in December, they're raising bees.
Are they?
Yeah, and when I went out there the last time, they had 3. What are they called? Bee hotels, bee boxes.
Oh yeah.
And and my friend who owns the place, he studies things. You know, he learns about stuff. Kind of educates himself on. He's a really interesting guy.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it, and he walked right up to the box and just, you know, they do it, and he hasn't been doing it that long, probably 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
But he'd already learned so much, and you could tell there was a connection between the two. It was weird. I didn't go quite up to the box. I was there, but
yeah.
But it was,
I mean, there's tens of thousands of bees in those, you know, in a box, but and that's the thing is you go.
No, there was 12,000 in that one. Yeah, that's what he said. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, they allowed the process to play out. That was so beautiful. You know, they trusted the farmer and his wife, and they trusted me, and they let the process be. You know, they were working with us. It was such a clear example of that for me. And I can feel that they merged with my field. They let me merge in with them. And I adore this process of building that trust with the animals and with Mama herself, you know, and with myself, learning to know that I'm trustable and that I'm part of something so much bigger.
Oh, and wow. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Because last week it was, if you judge anything, I'm speaking to myself, if you judge anything, you're judging the experience.
Right.
So I'm listening to you and I'm hearing the same echo, and it's, if you don't trust anything, you don't trust the experience, right?
Right.
And the bees are such a great example of this, because there's so much more than, you know what I mean? Just the way they work, the way they operate. Even looking at the boxes, the way the honey came out and the way they had to get the airflow right and pointed the right direction, and, you know, the fundamentals of life, really.
Yeah, and it's simple. It's simple too. And the result is sweet. Honey.
Man, I really needed this.
Same.
I think I went, well, I guess seven days. Just pull out.
Yeah. Okay.
It was
like the bee Serving all of humanity. Mold you back to the nature of you. Just be like the bee. Be you like the
Nice.
bee and be free.
Nice.
A lot of coding in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the geometry. Look at that. That flower looks like a universe,
I suppose it is.
a cluster.
What's funny is that some people consider that a weed. It's the judgment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
labeling something as good or bad or
Yeah, exactly.
wanted or unwanted. And, you know, I was thinking about the bees, the worker bees, they only live for about 6 weeks.
That's right.
And, you know, they don't mind. They just do what they do.
40 days.
Yeah. And I just am in awe and have so much respect for those little beings.
There we go.
Yellow one.
Yeah, that's a paradise.
Yeah, welcome to paradise. That's what we're building. Well, it's already here, but we get to build more. We get to co-create from that. How magical is it?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's really true.
And that's what we're doing right now. And it doesn't matter if we feel a little bit shitty or we're in the smack bang in the middle of initiation. Everything we bring is of value. And I was talking to Ange about this morning, you know. That's never in question. You know, we are as valuable as that bee that's going to live for 40 days. And that bee is valuable and so are we, and there's nothing we could do that changes that. We're all precious. and our experiences are precious, and everything is valued, even when it feels horrible. And that's what I'm coming to terms with and wanting to settle in my own system is, you know, how do I make all of those experiences, how do I settle them in me so that I'm not looking back over my shoulder, and so I can just be like the bee. And I feel like this experience helps, you know, coming together and being together, sharing just from where we are, without any pretense. And I didn't know I was going to walk around, you know, I've never done this, letting the earth or letting the co-creation move us, you know, trusting the next step. I was all set up in my little space with all my instruments, and it's like, no, you're going outside.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. And you took the words right out of my mouth. I was sitting here going, I don't have it today. You know, and I was like, but you know what's cool is what you said. Everything that you said speaks to what was in my head. It was like telepathic, I guess. And then you said,
I was talking to you.
That doesn't surprise me. But it was like, you know, like in human terms, to be able to just gather, you know, like this and show up transparently. And just, you know, and not judge it. Just, you know, just.
Yeah.
You know, Ty talks about, you know, he makes music for people. Well, he does like this musical kind of session sound healing thing. And he makes, they collaborate with him, and he produces the music based on, you know, their exchange.
Right.
And so he was talking about this lady who was like complaining that the one that he made for her had some parts that weren't beautiful.
Right.
And he's explaining to me this story about how that discordant part is such a value because it creates such a contrast when the beautiful parts, and plus it widens the you know, it widens the birth of the experience, right? So all the more reason, you know, not to, most of all, not to self-judge, and that's the key, you know. I mean, to really because when those moments happen, you know, when there's an uncomfortableness, I think we've moved into a space where it's very difficult to, you know, to externalize it. It's really on us, you know. It really is. Yeah. And that self-judgment is, or lack thereof, is kind of key.
Well, the interesting thing about discordant notes, there's an interval, so there's a distance between two notes that was labeled the devil's interval, and it's between a C and an F sharp. It's smack bang in the middle of an octave, and they called it the devil's interval or chord. And when you play them close together, you can hear that discordant sound. But when you play it as part of when you actually stretch it right out and you add more octaves in between, it actually, the chord, rather than feeling compressed, it actually opens everything right up. So it's the same with like what they call a major 7 chord. So you play in a B and a C together, and it's the waveforms are clashing. They're right together. But if you open that right up and you play it across the keyboard, it actually expands the energy and opens it up. So what that showed me is that it's our perception. So when we're in it and it feels discordant, that's what it feels like. And so we think that it is. But actually, as you spread it out, it actually opens up the space from a higher perspective. It creates more space than just what sounds good, like a major chord. It actually opens up the space more. from that higher perspective with that all that space around it. So that's what's exciting is, wow, what are we on the precipice of? What are we about to see as we expand our chords, you know, as we add more notes and more space to the chords? I think, you know, we're not going to be worried about any of that. But for now, it's like what you said, it's the owning of, the externalizing it keeps it small.
Right.
And the owning of it allows for more space and then more space.
Yeah, that's the that's the rumbling of the heart and the clarity of the tears and what you said. First of all, you and Ty are like, as they say in Spanish, cuates. Like,
yeah, it's beautiful.
You all speak the same language, but yeah. So like if you use that as a metaphor, which it's really not, because it's more real than anything else. The music, you're right. But when it's compressed, it is discordant, or it sounds discordant, but it's like suppressing a shadow. It's like suppressing. You're not allowing the light to come from that darkness. So like when you spread it out, like you said, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good takeaway for today.
Yeah, when you put it together, it's a scalar wave. But when I put it on the top of the chord, it becomes a sharp 11. Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Man, you guys are amazing.
Music
so,
I'm just learning. The music teaches me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came out to play today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
In fact, I was 3 minutes till, and I'm like, holy shit.
Same.
I didn't have time. I didn't have time to like adjust or anything. And just like, you know. Well,
same.
Yeah, but that's cool. And that's what you're talking about. Is that discordant? You know, is that discord? You know, but you know, like, okay, so like, I guess if I look at this energetically, I was in perceived discord.
Right.
Because I had a rush. I didn't have a choice, and I didn't feel like it. And I sit down, and I remember you're there, and I'm like, oh, this is, you know, and then try to like get into a groove, and I couldn't. But it was still teaching me something, and you don't just put the mic down and say fuck it, you know. And then another one comes around, and you start doing some wild magical stuff, and then it opens up something, and then you have a little. You know, you have a little spurt of, you know, you put the phone down and stop reading the words, and you just start, you know, things start flowing, and it teaches you something, right? So
yeah, well, it's making me think that, you know, that sharp 4, that discordant chord, it's not good or bad. It just is what it is.
Right.
And what's interesting is it's right in the middle of the octave. The octave is the same note, just higher, which it's actually right in the middle. So that's really interesting, because a lot of us find ourselves right in the middle, because the middle is that 0 point where we're balancing the two worlds in a way.
Yeah.
And from the old perspective, there's something wrong.
Right.
You know, that's bad. That's a bad chord. They literally called it the devil's interval.
I never thought of that. The 0 point is associated with joy and bliss. Yet I was sitting here through this whole thing wondering, how can I be having this expansion when I feel like I'm dying? So it's a 0 point, a discordant chord.
It's the allowing of the dying.
Right. I mean, right? So
it's only our perception of it.
Yeah.
Tension always leads to resolution.
Yeah, true. Tension leads to resolution. Yeah, I like that.
Well, and you could say that. I was just going to say, you could say the resolution is in the tension, because the tension implies the resolution, which means it's already there. It's just that we haven't seen it or heard it yet, but it must be there. You know, because what is tension without resolution? It doesn't exist. It must be in there in the middle. It's somewhere in there. It's just we're perceiving it from one angle. Maybe we're just perceiving it through it's like when I was talking to Ange this morning, I was like, oh, I feel nervous. And I could tell it was just the old versions of me that were nervous. It was the old perceptions of what this is and what this means. That's the only part that was scared. But now I'm not scared.
Obviously.
Thank you so much for playing. Thank you, Ty, as well.
Yeah.
It was
a pleasure.
It's been amazing. Love you both. I love listening to you both.
Love you, and you're amazing.
Thank you. And you're amazing.
Ty's amazing.
We're all amazing.
We're all amazing. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Hey, guys.
We'll see you again, Laura.
Much love.
You want to do a show?
Yeah, let's do it. That'd be great.
I'll reach